Welcome back to more Palworld. I'm being mauled by these flippin' pal freers. Oh, I'm gonna free the pals. You don't free crap! You kill them! What? How's that free? Oh, they're that type.
Yeah.
Where they're like, I will ascend you, my
explain
child.
this to you?
And the ascension is death. It's like, oh, gee, how nice.
Yeah, I know there's like this one dude at one point who convinced like a bunch of people that he was Jesus, and then he killed them all with him.
Yeah, I heard about that. Let me guess. The death of choice was a punch?
I think I don't actually know. I didn't look into it. I thought it was stupid.
Yeah, where it was all
I'm
poisonous
sorry,
punch and
but
they
I
all
don't
had a
think
toast
if
and they
I
all
don't
died.
think if Jesus was a person walking around, he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm Jesus, and you're gonna die."
Yeah,
with
I'm
me."
Jesus.
I don't think that's how it would work.
I'm Jesus, KYS.
At one point, we had this. Me and a couple of buddies had this great idea for a prank. Is that one dude, one buddy of ours, he kind of looked pretty close to Jesus. So our great idea for Halloween was to dress him up as Jesus in a metal case and just drag him into a church randomly.
How did that go?
Well, we never did it. And the idea is still something I kind of want to do for the fun of it. But the guy we all know who kind of reminds us of Jesus, he hasn't really spoken to us. Not sure why. Supposedly there's been a bit of drama, but I'm not going to get into that because I don't know anything other than that.
Right. It's kind of like my friend group with Jimmy. Okay. Before I met Captain. Before I met Captain, I was part of a different friend group, which had about 10 friends. It was pretty big.
People.
It was a pretty big group. And we had a lot of people. We had white Kevin, black Kevin, gay Kevin.
Okay, where is this already going?
I
Were they
have
just
to.
all legitimately named Kevin? Or
They
is
were
this just something
all
they did?
legitimately named Kevin, and the
Okay, go on.
entire friend group agreed to call them by other discerning features. So Black
Okay,
Kevin
go on.
told everyone to call him Black Kevin. That was not our idea. That was his. Okay, great.
Okay, yeah. I just
I have
wanted
to
the
preface that.
context to that. Yeah, you have to.
So
but,
then
no.
we have white Kevin, obviously, and then gay Kevin. He was gay. So that's how that came to be. We can't have two white Kevins. It'd get confusing. But anyway, then we had
Well,
Jimmy.
yeah, of course.
We had Josh. I'm still in contact with Josh nowadays. He's still a very good friend of mine. I can't remember the rest. It's such a long time ago.
You don't keep in touch with them anymore?
No, actually. I don't know what happened, but apparently Jimmy and White Kevin had a falling out. And then White Kevin had a falling out with Josh. Not sure why. And then Jimmy was around for a little bit, and then he just disappeared. I don't know why. It's like, what the fuck happened? We were none of us got into a fight with Jimmy. It was just done, I guess. And then Black Kevin, which was really good friends with Josh, and I was good friends with both of them. I don't know what the fuck happened. They were such good friends. But Black Kevin and Josh fucking had a falling out, and they're not friends anymore. I was like, what? Really? Damn.
Damn, boy, he for real, for real.
So, I didn't want to pry, of course. Because
that's understandable.
I respect Josh too much to be mean.
What, you didn't want to hold him at water gun point and tell him to
So,
where's Rachel?
Yeah, the only one I talk to now is just Josh, out of that entire friend group.
Damn, I understand that kind of a thing, because I don't know, like, so you, alright, yeah, we've already told the story. You know, I had a house fire several years ago,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. But, what had happened is, I had been a part of a bit of a friend group at one point. But when I came back, like, the server I was in was just dead, barren as a ghost town, whatever. Nobody talked, nothing. Apparently, there had been stuff that had happened, of course, during my absence.
Right.
And so instead of, like, trying to get a hold of anybody, I just left because no one was responding. And, or, you know, it's been, like, 2 years since I talked to them. I guess they don't remember me, but apparently the most bit is just they had so much stuff going on.
Yeah.
But regardless, I digress. So that was a bit of an experience and a half. But apparently, like, the one dude had some sort of troubles. I don't remember what the troubles were. At least not off the top of my head. I don't
It was your
know.
first experience of losing all your friends.
Oh, no, that was not my first experience. I had one way earlier than that.
Oh, what was that one?
I'm not sure if I told the story, at least not on stream.
Perfect.
Well, you'll be able to tell me whether or not if it's true. Or you'll probably not tell me and say, hey, whatever, it's content.
Well, even if I know the story, the viewers at home don't, so
Yeah.
you can still tell it.
Yeah, good point. But it was what it was. That was my first experience with a really bad friendship because I was naive. You know, I didn't know what a bad friendship was then, and then until years later did I catch on that it was a bad friendship.
Right.
But what had happened was this one dude I knew. He was like very controlling, and I mean controlling of everything. Like 1 year, it was like we were going from one grade to the next. I come back and I'm just like, "Hi, how are you?" Whatever, and then he's like, "You're not the same person." No, be like who you were. What? I was too young, naive, didn't understand a bad friendship until after I grew up older and I met my nowadays is known as my best friend. No matter what the fucking case is, I don't care who the hell is who. I will.
Me?
Actually, he'll probably beat you, unfortunately.
That's fine. I know it ain't
Yeah, well-
me. We're good friends, but we're not best friends.
I'll just go
Well-
cry in a corner.
Well, so like the guy left after 3rd grade.
Mm-hmm.
No, he left after 4th grade. That's what it was. He went up to Chicago and whatnot, and then my best friend came around in 5th grade, and I was at the beginning of the year. Since we became friends then, he actually showed me what a good friendship was and all that, and I appreciate him every fucking day for it. Ironically enough, apparently that was an experience for both of us to remember, because apparently his mom at the time was paying people off to be his friend.
Oh.
And of course I made the joke later, like, damn, I could have been getting paid for this? As a joke, I specified that one heavily to them. It was a joke, dude. It was a joke. No, it's just a joke. It's a prank! But yeah, that was an experience and whatnot. And then the guy, Jackass, who went up to Chicago, came back down for a while for whatever reason. Because his parent, well, I know the reasons. Because his parents owned, past tense, a haunted house here. Which more recently I learned it's been closed down for a while.
Right.
So I'm hoping the odds I'm not gonna have to see him again, ever. But I was given him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's changed. Maybe he's gotten better. No, I saw him the one time. No, it's just still a jackass. Still controlling his all fucking. So instead of pulling what like my dad would probably do, because I got more of my dad's genes in me than I expected, or at least his attitude anyway. But after that, I have never talked to him again, and I refuse to. I don't want to ever acknowledge his existence because he was such a fucking jackass. But then my cousin like tells me he went to a gas station that was just down the road from his house, because he lives more in town than I do. I live out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, and I appreciate it. I can't live in the city. No, too many loud noises.
Fair enough.
Not to mention the pollution. Well, I'm not big on the whole pollution stick, but it's mostly just the noise and social interaction.
Yeah, that's still pollution.
Yeah.
It's called sound pollution.
Good point. Very good point.
Then there's light pollution. Say goodbye to the starry night sky.
Oh, yeah, I could step outside of my parents' place or here, and I can just stare up at the sky, and I can see all the stars. It's amazing.
What a beautiful stars.
I see them, but I don't see the Milky Way. You gotta go to the countryside for that one.
Oh, yeah, I remember experiencing that my first time. I'll tell that in a second. Oh, but my cousin went to the gas station in town and whatnot, and he says that he thinks he saw the guy again. I'm like, what Casey's were you at? And he's like, this one? Okay, thank you. I'm never fucking going there. Because I don't want to see the guy, because I know it's just going to turn into me throwing a fucking punch at him or telling him to fuck off.
Right.
But back to the whole Milky Way thing. My first experience seeing the Milky Way was, or at least something of, I don't know if it was the Milky Way, I could be thinking of the wrong thing, but we were going on our way home from Hobart.
Okay.
Like really up north, up there near Chicago. So you can already take a guess how I felt about that.
Not too great.
Yeah, not too great. Because my grandma's dad, so my great-grandpa had passed away, so we were cleaning his house out, which is where I got some of my neat knickknacks and stuff.
Sweet.
Such as my my record player. But
Sorry, Grandpa, you got cool shit.
Oh, that's where I got my first record player, but the thing was broken because the low speed or the high speed were the only ones that worked. Most records requires that medium speed.
Well, of
Then
course.
my brother lost the fucking needle to the damn thing, and then it didn't work.
What
My mom
about?
bought me a new one.
I wonder if the low speed and high speed had to do with the size. Like maybe 45s would have worked on high speed.
Well, what it was is it had what was it? It went like, man, I don't remember the numbers. I haven't looked at it long enough.
Yeah, because there's a big disc, which is the normal one, but then there's 45s, which are smaller, so they have to go faster to play it normally.
If I remember, it went 33, 45, and then like 78.
Yeah.
Yeah, 33 and 78 were the only two that worked. Most of them only worked at 45, so I couldn't get it.
All of the records you had were 45s then.
Yeah, I know. The 45 did not work. But now I can listen to those records.
I want back to 45, put a record on, it all comes back to me.
So when we were on our way back, No, I don't think I have.
Okay. Continue.
I wasn't paying enough attention. I was thinking about the story.
I kind of mumbled it, so it's fine.
Yeah. That
I don't know the words.
Especially since I can only hear it out of my left ear, my right ear right now.
Right. Tune into our last episodes to find out what the hell is wrong with his ear.
Yeah, specifically episode 37 under
Don't
Imperial
go specifics. I don't know if that's right.
It's not.
I don't even know what episode this is.
17, 45, 98, who knows? It's all the same thing.
Oh man.
But what had happened was my dad's car broke down. Specifically, apparently his transmission case cracked, and that got a lot worse when we were driving back from Hobart. And you get the gist. So we had to pull over to the side to wait for somebody to get there. Oh no, wait. That's actually the wrong one. It broke down 2 different times. Because it was the transmission case that broke the last time. The one time we just ran out of gas. That's what it was. Was it? No, it wasn't gas. It was
I don't fucking know. It's your past.
Yeah, hey, everything blurs together nowadays.
Blurs together.
What
the fuck?
But we had to pull over off to the side of the highway, like really far off.
Oh!
Like it was I don't know exactly what it was, but you know, it was far off.
Uh-huh.
And when we pulled over off to the side of the road and all that, me and my dad just kind of sat there waiting and for my uncle to come find us to help out if he could. Because he was also there, because, you know, it was all family endeavor. Everybody knew the guy. Well, not everybody knew the guy, but, you know, free stuff, who wouldn't want it?
Right. Oh, you bitch!
We set off into the side of the road, and my dad and I looked up at the sky, and he pointed out, yeah, you see that really, like, cloudy-looking part? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, that's the center of our universe. I guess that's, like, the basic way of
That's
how
the
he was
Milky
talking.
Way.
Yeah, so I could see it pretty well. It looked really nice.
Yeah, trust me,
Now,
you definitely saw the Milky Way. You did not see something else, because the Milky Way is the only thing you will see, because that's an entire galaxy. To see other galaxies, you're gonna need one hell of a microscope.
Joke's on you. I can see 4K into the future.
That's the third
Right now
eye.
you're thinking about lemons.
Well, I am now.
Exactly. I am a wizard, Harry!
I'm a wizard! Watch this! Everyone at home, including you, will now think of a penis! Ha!
Yeah, I don't know why that reminds me. Have you ever seen that, like, skit where it's, like, Harry Potter and, like, Dumbledore in a tavern? It's basically the joke that two things about magic get mixed up. So instead of Harry talking to Dumbledore, he's talking to Gandalf in a wizard bar.
Really?
And they're like going on, and they're like, yeah, are we thinking about the same thing? Blah, 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 talking about random stuff, and it just so happens to line up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dumbledore walks into the tavern, and it's like, Harry, Gandalf, why are you here? They talk, and it's like, okay, well, do you actually know what you guys are talking about? Yeah, I think we're on the same page. Okay, tell me what comes to your mind when I say these words. He says one thing, and then they both say the first bit is right. Well, no. Dumbledore says
Oh,
one thing,
fuck!
they all think something else.
Get off my
and it goes on
ass!
for about 3
Get
or
off
4
my ass!
seconds.
Ah!
Then he's like, evil guy who pretends to be your best friend's pet or friend. And it's like,
A rat.
Worm? Frederick, Chinese, what? You have a same guy named Worm? Yes. And then Gandalf loses his shit, breaks a plate, and the bard keeps like, you know you're gonna have to pay for that. And Gandalf grabs a moth and just starts, summoning the magical big eagles. It's like, oh, that's my ride. Let me leave. He walks outside. He's like, this is the weirdest eagle I've ever seen. That's a hippogriff. Dang it!
No, you're a hypocrite.
No, I'm a hyphen.
You're a hyphen?
I'm a hyphen. You know what the funniest fucking shit is I know somebody who's like, I can't say entirely fully in the service. He's the National Guard. But he got really heated when he had to tell me about how he had to sit down for a 9-hour class on how to properly identify people's genders and how to
Oh
refer to
my
them.
god, the fact that that's a thing.
Yeah, he was really explicit because apparently he had to sit there for 9 hours. And I think he said there's over like 70, no, I think it was over 50, something like that, unique genders.
Sorry, gentlemen, but I only see 2.
I made the joke to him like, oh yeah, cool, I identify as Apache helicopter. He's like, dude, that is a thing. You can actually identify yourself as that now. And I'm like,
God.
Hell yeah!
I'm a motherfucking helicopter!
I make the joke that I'm like 5% whale because I am whale.
See,
5%
the
whale-ish.
problem with... This is my opinion on this matter. Granted,
opinion.
this is
Nobody listens to
this is one of those topics that we're supposed to avoid, but I'm gonna say it. In my opinion,
Beep.
yeah, just beep the whole thing.
Future canon bleep the whole thing. It's just beep for about 7 hours.
The way I think of gender is the way of religion, in my opinion.
I didn't know you were a Christian.
I'm not. That's my point. There are
Oh.
Christians that believe in God and Jesus. Then there are people that believe in Buddha, people that believe in Allah. And you notice how those people believe in their own respective things, but you yourself do not have to believe in them. That is your prerogative and your choice on what you believe in. So when it comes to gender,
magic.
and they believe that they are this or that, is their prerogative. Forcing that on other people to force them to believe it is not right.
No, it's like the same thing as like when you meet. I can't say this with all, but many pastors.
Fucking shit ass! Fuck you!
Many like pastors I have met and/or ran into, they're really insistent on dumping their religion on me. Doesn't work because I can easily just tell them to screw off. But it's the idea; it's not right to enforce it because then it's not free will. That's why nobody wants to dick with it, is because you're forcing it. People will accept that. Okay, that's the thing. Okay, we don't have a problem with it. But when you're constantly enforcing it into shit where it doesn't need to be, that's a
But
problem.
like, if you want to say you are this or that when it comes to gender, you can do that. You can do whatever you like. That is your prerogative. You can do that. However, you are not going to convince me that you are that, because that is my belief system, and I will believe what I want to believe.
And I believe
that
you
is
are
my life.
hotter than a sack of pancakes.
And if you don't like that, that's fine. We can disagree on that. That's how that works.
Agree to disagree. Force the animal, 1932.
Just because your feelings are hurt doesn't mean I should care. Sounds rude, but it's true.
Well, anything can be considered rude if you think about it.
Because think about it like this. You don't like being misgendered. It hurts your feelings. But I don't like you guys telling me what I need to believe in. So, you see the catch-22 in that?
What?
It's... Okay, well, I see you do not know that term.
No, it sounds like a sports term. Am I supposed to know it?
It's not a sports term. It's where two things are combating each other and do not align, so you're stuck in a loop.
Oh, you mean like crazy? I was crazy once?
Yes, kind of. That's not really a catch-22, that's just a loop.
Well, that's pretty
Why'd
crazy.
you fucking come down here, you stupid bitch? Get up there! Oh my fucking god. So, and then now I'm not saying every person that has their own gender thing is like this, but I do see a great many of them that are like this, where they try to force it down people's throats, and they'll scream and yell about it, and whine about it like a bunch of children. And it's like, no, I don't have to believe this. And it's like, it's also part of freedom of speech as well. Like, oh, that's my... I don't know, you can't say that. It's like, I can, though. Now, freedom of speech doesn't apply when you're on a platform like YouTube, for example, because you're saying speech through their platform. So, that's why we cannot curse in the first minute. Makes sense.
Ha! Joke's on them. I already did.
And of course, you can, but then you don't get paid for it, so it's your...
Well, you're not getting
it's up
paid
to
anyway,
you.
So.
Indeed, but I just want to make it a habit so when it does happen, we are already on top of it.
Well, ha, joke's on you, Cannon. That's where you failed. Thinking I could plan ahead. I didn't even visit my daughter at her first wedding.
First?
That's the part that got you? That's me having a daughter part when I don't?
I don't know, man. You can fuck around.
I fucked around, I found out, and I realized I'm Buddha. Aw, man, have you seen the Ted show?
No.
I haven't either. I've seen bits and clips, but it's funny from the clips I've seen. And for the whatever reason, Ted is going on this whole spiel of like finding out who he is, and he's like, I think I'm Jesus. He goes to a church, asks the pastor, is like, well, God did this and that. It's like, yeah, there was definitely a star involved in that. And then, like, there's a whole thing. It's like, you're welcome. I did that. I was Jesus. No, all you did was sit around all day. And he's like, man, yeah, you're right. But that's when I usually did it. You know they crucified him at the cross, right? What? They're fucking crazy. Why would they do that to such a nice guy? Maybe I'm Buddha. He's fat, right?
Fucking Ted.
Dude, Ted was like a funny movie back then. Of course, again, they don't make too many movies like that anymore because everything has to be censored.
All right, to wrap up that conversation, yeah,
No,
believe in what
exactly
you
why
want, but I don't have to believe in what you want. That it doesn't work like that. And if you don't like it, I don't care. That's how that works.
Pays taxes.
Just like how you guys don't have to care what I think. That's how that works. Just because I have an opinion doesn't mean you guys have to care about it.
Yeah,
You
that's
can-
the problem with most things. Is like it's an opinion for a reason. Opinions
Yeah.
are not exactly not actually scientifically
Just in the
defining it.
fashion of me not caring, they can also not care. That's the
excuse
beauty of it. You could just write me off as an asshole and have a great rest of your day, and I'd be perfectly fine with that.
Of course, then he won't be able to sleep without the 4 views.
Because my 4 viewers.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't
you
even know
lose
how
4
many
views.
viewers I have
Enough.
on Palworld specifically.
Well, that's the thing. It's not specifically Palworld. It's specifically life in the universe.
Because I know that Baldur's Gate's got some pretty good views.
Of course, it's fucking Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, but still. So yeah, that's the base of what I'm saying. I don't care, and you guys don't have to care either. I'm just a dude recording videos for fun. We're all here for fun. That's my main drive.
I mean, if this was
fun.
for really fun, you wouldn't be yelling at me when I'm laying in my bed crying about how I got syphilis.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, you need to have like a YouTube shorts, like a little channel for just shorts of Cannon being a masochist.
No, sadists. Come on. I'm not a masochist.
What is it?
Masochists are the ones that like pain.
Oh yeah, I always flip those two around. I don't know why.
Okay, so I'm guessing the other base is fucking empty.
No.
Okay, I'm going back then.
Well, define empty.
It's empty. Where's all the pals?
Put them in the PAL box.
Oh,
That's moving everything.
damn it. I have 2 cake here that I need to have them fuck. And also, I got so much shit in my inventory that I need to get rid of.
I can Well, all the chests are here.
Where? Here.
Yeah.
There we go. Is that it? Just these 2 chests?
Yeah. I'm trying
Okay.
to get... If you need to build more, you can build more.
No, I was just
I'm just
making
trying to
sure
set
that this
this
was
up.
it. Cloth, oil, honey. Man, I got a lot of shit. Some fucking poultry of the birds I murdered. Pendant of work speed and pendant of attack. Pendant of life. Oh, I got the... It only took me 3 years, but I finally got 4 fragments.
Heck yeah.
I leveled up like
everybody at
3
home like 5
fucking...
minutes.
Oops, I just ate that.
Cannon, we needed those.
I ate a mushroom. Ate it?
You
I
aphidded
ate
a
the mushroom.
You aphided a mushroom.
It was tasty.
You want to take your pals back? Well,
Which
let me
ones?
rephrase. You want to take these ones?
Huh? Oh,
The
God.
ones you put... The ones you left in the egg incubators.
Oh, yeah, I'll take those. I gotta send them to the mines. Oh my God!
What?
While I was hunting for dungeons, I was picking up any pals that I haven't caught 10 of. I
Oh, yeah.
have so many! I'm on page
Do
7.
you, like, sort yours? Do you sort yours?
By element.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We've already... Yeah, you sort them by element. I sort mine by...
Oh
Pal
my
number.
God, I have so many! Alright, I gotta sell a bunch.
Or condense them.
Oh yeah! Well, these are all shitty ones that I'm not gonna ever fucking use.
Well, as far as I can say about the ones that you probably would use, it's ones from your combat thing or...
Yeah, the ones that I do
The
use
vixen.
come from babies, so I gotta make more babies.
yes, babies.
My name's Betty.
You know what? That's what's gonna happen for your like birthday or for Christmas. I'm gonna buy you like a stuffed animal of that particular fish.
You gotta find a company that can make that fish as a plushie.
Nah, I gotta find a company that makes it as a puppet, like a Muppet.
Muppet.
Yeah, a Muppet, so you can have it on screen, just chit chat. Oh, and not like it matters, but have you ever watched the show Fraggle Rock?
It sounds familiar, but I don't think I ever watched it.
Worries for another day, let the music play.
Nope.
Down to Fraggle Rock. Oh, it was a Jim Henson thing.
Oh.
Apparently, they are reworking it. Well,
Wait. Hold
Yeah.
on. Decal gun set allows crafting of a strange gun that
Yeah.
paints a pal.
Oh, you know, never mind. What am I saying? I haven't gotten that yet, so that's probably what it is.
So we can turn them different colors.
Yeah.
Oh. It requires fucking polymer. Armor. Okay, what were you saying?
Oh, apparently they are making, they're making more Fraggle. Like they brought back the Fraggles. Like they're making more for the show and whatnot. Of course, it doesn't matter to you because you don't know it.
Yeah,
But
I
for
don't
people
know.
who actually care and have seen it, they're making more of it apparently.
Oh,
I
nice.
find it oddly hilarious though that most of the Muppet movie or shows, well, not really the Muppets, but you know, just the word Muppets, the actual, you know, they're basically Muppets.
I got it.
But I find it funny how many of those are just so happen to be Jim Henson related from my childhood. It's funny.
Cram it the frog here.
Kermit the Frog here. Oh, man, this is a... Go on.
Ever had Wilton's coffee?
You ever had Wilson's coffee? No, I don't eat it.
You should. Fucking died so many times.
Man. Who knew? A guy who made so many child-friendly related shows, but yet with some funny goofs in it. Well, I guess in reality,
Came
it
from
wasn't
a
really that
murderer.
child-friendly. Actually, if you think about it, it's not really that child-friendly. Gonzo shoots himself out of a cannon and gets, like, injured. He had one whole thing in his movie where his nose was stuck in an elevator and then crooked, and they just bent it back into place.
Fun.
Come on, Fozzie, you need to try this! He's trying to shove his nose back into an elevator door. Gonzo's a different breed,
Make
for sure, but then again, he
sure
is an
you
alien.
build all the bonus structures.
Oh yes, I would love to. One of them I would love to build right now is the. I don't know if I should build this because I don't know what that goes to now. Well, we'll have to tune in more for something else. Woo!
Yeah, the thing I gotta
you're
do next episode is I gotta replenish all my fucking spheres. I am out. I had 50 of each. They're gone.
Yeah, well, without your consent, I'm building this here.
And I gotta build bullets. I mean, you're the builder.
Okay, now I'm thinking about this. I don't know if this is just because my connection to you is bad, or if it's because I still have part of a mod installed on mine.
What's the problem?
I'm trying to put the pickaxe and helmet in, like, right here on the platform. That's what I did in my world.
What,
It's not
on
letting me
this
do it.
thing?
Yeah, actually on
Yeah,
it. I can
you
do it in
can't-
mine, but it's
you
probably a
can't-
mod.
Yeah, it's a mod. You can't do that. You can't put buildings in buildings.
The pickaxe and helmet?
It's not possible!
It's not possible.
Alright, tune in next time.
Or more Poplo World.
Pablo World. Hello, my
Pablo.
name is Pablo. Alright, see you later.
My friend Pedro?
This is my world.